I ain't studying you in the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building. What that mean?
I was here. I told you. Remember, I told you about about a month and a half ago. I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but think Nene gonna be messing around with her.
I think he might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good evening, family. What it do? As y'all know, we just waiting on Winters to pop up in this thing. We got Mama Quill. We got the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy, who's still fighting on, you heard, and we got Carmel in the building. Y'all know I love when the queens tap in. Hope Beasley in the building. Concrete Jungle, Sweetheart Shell. And we got H Spragg. And y'all know, shout out to Jed and his IN18. As y'all know, I got to hold it down to Winters get here. She's coming in late as she usually do. And we got the lovely Carolyn Hendricks. You know, I love when the ladies tap in. Y'all the reason I get up and do this every day. How you doing, the lovely Denise Cousins? Y'all make it easy to tune in to do this show. That's all I'm saying. We got Miss Kitchen Buford in the building. How you doing, beloved? And y'all hit that like button for old Otis. Winter's coming in. She gonna give y'all a show. But right now, I'm y'all driver until she get here and drive y'all off the cliff. How you doing, No Trouble? Thank you for tapping in. We got the lovely Eleanor Wicker. We got Sarah P in the building. How you doing, beloved? And that's Simple Sammy 3. We got one of our mods in the building. Y'all know it's Marcia A. Talbot from the West Coast. You heard? Hey, Marcia, can I tell you the truth? Let me tell you something. Tell me why the place, the spot I be hanging at, why they had theirs yesterday. I felt like an idiot when we went up into the day, me and my cousin, good brother Marcus Fielder in the building. I've been so disgusted. You can look at my eyes. I came on back to it. I was chilling down there with him, and I went to the crib. I couldn't believe I ain't going nowhere. How you doing, beloved? Thank you for tapping in. I couldn't believe they threw theirs. Vehicle City threw theirs on 419. Man, I had bought tickets and everything. I mean, well, I ain't buying, you going there. They gave me these raffle tickets. I thought I couldn't believe it, but I believe the other ones. But I was like, we kick it with Vehicle City, but they had theirs on 419. You should have seen me when we was up in there. I was disgusted. Granny G, how you doing, beloved? I ain't happy right now. I'm gonna say this wasn't a good 420. This wasn't a good 420. And we got the lovely Felicia Martinez in the building. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, this wasn't a good one for me. Yeah, I made them plans and everything. Yeah, I mean, you know what? No, how you doing, the lovely Jasmine? But I left out with cuz what's up, LaWanda Smith in the building. The Brian Stanton, how you doing? I made them plan, but you know what? They still had the dispensary still got their 420. I was going to the club because I wanted to go live. I was gonna be live up in there. I had all this stuff planned. They probably doing theirs right, but the Vehicle City, they did theirs yesterday. New one, how you doing? Tony Wiggins, how you doing? They probably got the other dispensaries probably open, but all the good stuff probably gone. Winters wanted her some gummies. When I was up in there, they had remnants of, you can tell they was partying. They had a big party. I called myself, I was up in there disgusted. I just said, oh, hell with it. How you doing? Kawana Mack is in the building. I didn't even care no more. I'm telling you, I've been so disgusted with it today. But I was like, I don't know how I didn't read the sign right. And you know she had Taco Bell right at it. And my good brother be loud and tapped in. Maria Carter, how you doing, beloved? And y'all hit that like button on y'all way. And prayers to the what happened to to the family where them little kids got killed, man. And that's a terrible thing that went down. We got to put prayers, to that family and what's going on. I don't think people understand what death do to a family, especially when it be senseless killings. I don't think people really understand. Our concept on life is just downright despicable. I don't think people really be understanding a lot of that. Did you know? You know what? I seen that it was only 2 council members present because the Brian. Them people got to be out getting them signatures, man. They said, Mickey, you seen the person running for 6? Well, no, I haven't. I mean, knew when they got them people, because you know what? They seen how this mayor playing. Them people out getting signatures. Because it was allegedly, I heard it was other people who didn't get all their signatures in either. Let me see. So the budget meeting is a joke again. LOL. Only 2 council women, Judy and Candace, and I think all the rest forgot. LOL. Even that burns me up. She put it on her page after I shared though. Listen, because they all trying to get them signatures, Denise. Let me tell you, the way he playing, he changing it. Listen, in the ninth and in the rules getting changed. Sweet Cupcake on break. Thank you for tapping in. My good brother Bilal, thank you for tapping in, good brother. I'm telling you, from what I done seen, people out, Petty Fish went out. Other mods is in the building. Hey, listen, Free, I'm not even gonna lie. I've been so disgusted, and Bilal can tell you, I went back to the gym. I was back at the gym this afternoon. My vote wasn't a 420. I went back, me and my son, I ended up going back to the gym this afternoon. I was downright, I got so disgusted. I didn't even go to the other places. I'm being honest with y'all. Because I had it set up. I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, that budget meeting, I was watching it though. Don't get it twisted, family. I was looking at it, but I was like, because I wasn't here yet. And I was looking at it. The lovely Lanita Murray, how you doing? All the stuff that it's too much laughing and joking. For me, DeBron, it's too much laughing and joking. And you're right. They didn't get no answers that they needed. It's just a game that they playing. I love how they budgeting, but when Judy was putting up for her job, I mean, she wanted to get paid for being the finance chair. I'm like I said, that this whole council stuff got me taken back. Cam Hardy, thank you for tapping in. Like I don't really see nothing being moved. Then he said, to be honest, I have Flint Council under my subscription, so I get the notifications too. But I was just right now, the budget hearing going on as we speak. I just was looking at it like, listen, I wasn't impressed. They doing transportation and yeah, I wouldn't impress family. I don't want to lie to y'all, but if y'all want to see it, I'll put it up for you. This budget, it's for transportation, water, sewer, and transportation, and sanitation. Like but I'll be quiet and let y'all listen to it. Let me make sure I got it turned on. Hold on, let me turn it on.
Well, they've been out.
I'll be quiet till Winters get there for y'all can hear the madness.
We were having an issue with they just put a new place was going back there where they were trying to do it, and they didn't have the proper soil erosion. So Eagle came out there and told them what they needed to do, and that's pretty much it. So
okay,
you know what I mean? They are aware of this situation. Just it seemed like they only enforce that much stuff on us.
because we don't. I don't know how they would do the culvert. I know how they do it out in the out county, because I lived out in Flushing Township for
Yes.
many years, for 10 years. And they would come out and they would dig out the culvert areas, the flowing, and then it would go underneath our driveway and into the ditch and going on, but we don't have that type of equipment, do we?
Yes, but so that would be, so that culvert would be a little bit different because we would have to set up some type of soil erosion, like
Okay.
either a riprap, bricks, something that would keep it from receding back,
Okay,
if that makes sense to you.
Yep.
So I can go trench it, but so much water goes through there, and then like with the flooding we just had, it would just fill it back in.
okay,
So I would have to have a way to trench it and then get the rocks there and to keep the sides.
yeah, follow through with Joe is my opinion.
Okay, I
And,
will.
Yeah, I had a friend in college whose father was one of the Corps of Engineers that paved the Flint River.
Wow.
And then he ran the locks. So,
Wow.
okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's off the budget, but that's good to know.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yep. Well, I've got to sit down and write them.
It won't be that bad.
It's not that bad. You already know what we're going to ask. You might not have taken notes, but we are, we do.
Positions that we want to add for sewer, Dan wants to add a foreman and water too, which he just came up with 2 days ago. So that's not in there, so how,
You and I need to talk sometime. Tomorrow will be a tough day to get a hold of me, but Wednesday or Thursday.
okay, that'll work on here the rest of the week and figure out what we need to do to get them added in there.
Okay.
If the other ones just said F it, that's gangster. That's all I can say. That's gangster if they did that. I mean, I would think, I'm like I said, I'm not speaking for nobody. What the hell? I just froze up. Oh, damn, I froze up big time. Even over here, I don't know what's going on. That bill paid. Nah, they not taking that money issue seriously. This is how you know it's a game, but hey. What's up, Stanley Wood? I gotta acknowledge the mods in the building. Yeah, and I'm gonna say this: if that budget get passed, and then none of them show up, that's why I always go with you need to get your signatures now. You don't be waiting around. Don't complain when you don't show up. You right about that, because they sure do be complaining. That's what's so downright diabolical. Like, you can't get mad. You cannot be mad. What's up, Javier Ellis in the building? Happy. I'm not happy right now. Maybe I can go by the dispensary after I get done here. This is just downright. And these people actually gonna want y'all voting for them. Well, not all of them. Some gonna want you to vote for them. What's up, LaWanna Terry in the building? But that's why in my humble opinion, I'm not telling nobody else what to do. But if you running, you supposed to been like, I would have been getting my signatures like how Miss Beverly Biggs did it back in January. I would have started back then. I wouldn't have been playing. You know what I'm saying? It's too late in the evening to be playing. How you doing, the lovely Reed Johnson in the building? I mean, we Mays wasn't gonna miss nothing. I couldn't even tell you who running in the 6 because they gonna pop up with somebody, and the mayor gonna get to push his pick through. These is when that to me is like whoever was running the play wasn't thinking. They wasn't thinking. They should have had somebody in the 6th ward that was gonna run. To me, it just seemed like I'm gonna hate to say it, but if he do get back in, we gonna be like stuff like this happen from not being taking care of business. Miss Karaja, good evening. Thank you for tapping in. This is, let me mute up.
Yeah, there's no notes, so I don't know who put it in. It's surrounded by notes on all the other lines, but that one has no notes, so I can't even tell you what it was for. There's no way to audit who put it in either, which we wish we had because we sometimes don't know who put things in, like now. So.
Oh, come and get your boy. He's trying to make him brag me with the secretary here. This is Donkey's secretary. Who's gonna get all the scraps on Thor Highway? They taking all the money, pocketing the money. She's a skilled accountant.
Oh, I can come back and talk. Yeah, this is crazy. How you doing, the lovely Michelle Smith in the building and her husband? Thank the beautiful couple for tapping in. This is crazy though. Like they're not taking this stuff seriously. And we wonder, and I agree with you, we wonder why the mayor can lie and say he passed a balanced budget because of this type of stuff right here.
You're scared to spend the money. You just keep coming back with the details later.
This is crazy. I feel you, Harriet. Jarvis said, businessmen like Mr. Pfeiffer and Mr. JJ don't come to a business meeting, then why are they on the council? Sir Gregory, good evening. And this is where the stuff gets so messed up. I get it if you is done with it, but damn, could at least put up a better fight for the people. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Nelly Nell? The ageless one is in the building. Let me see, the Dakota Star for 6th Ward Council person just started his signature campaign last night to get on the ballot. Are you serious? I mean, I guess you can. I guess he's gonna be able to get it as long as he. What the hell? Why am I freezing up? Family, hold on one second. Let me get this. I'm steady freezing up. My internet is strong. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll go run for it. I'm telling. Let me see. We's coming in from the lovely Felicia Martinez. She found me a sponsor. She said Mickey Nightly Nip is sponsored by Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, who recently became grandparents to a beautiful granddaughter. Comedy is definitely in her genes. Congratulations. Shout out to Eddie and Martin. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? So let me put that back in for y'all, family. Let me get that back together. And as you can see, Candace just chilling. She like, la-di-da. What's up, Cash Williams? Thank you for tapping in. It's just, this is straight up madness, family. No, yes. And that's a triple yes. I figured she was going to be late. Hey, Miss Kariza, facts. Bottom line, Nickelback is running things. Said, Sir Gregory, I ain't had a good 420. I'm telling you. I went to the spot I went. Theirs was they had their party yesterday. I damn near could have fell out when I was up in there. Listen, she said, she gonna come in with the tea. She got the tea for y'all. I'm just here to MC. I'm DJing right now till she get here. But she ain't never been on time. Y'all know she ain't never been on time. But it don't take her that much to get the information that y'all need. It don't take her that much. But y'all know it's getting hot. I'm just saying it's becoming summer. Listen, it's gonna be hell. That's all I can tell y'all. It's gonna be hell. So hopefully I'll be real busy this summer and I'll be out in them streets, you know. It's gonna be a lot of it seems like everybody that's terrible. The people that they got on here. Might don't be nobody that like us to be running. Shit. Y'all think they probably gonna oh, you know what? I'll take that off for you with the double messages. I had just put that up on there on the screen. I just took it off. I just took it off because I see you in the chat. Yeah, it's gonna be snowing in Flint. It's gonna be doing everything in Flint. I'm telling you right now, Denise Cousins, this thing is about to be it's about to be downright diabolical. But I just pray that the new people that's coming in, we ain't got. That's why I was telling y'all earlier when I was like, people wondering why they saying I'm not a Neely person because we didn't seen it. You got a third ward candidate up in there saying she ain't a Neely girl and ain't nothing but a Neely girl. Ain't nothing but a Neely girl. But I get it. Who you gonna ride with if you can get some money? I'm just saying. We done seen people do some strange things for a little bit of change. Ain't got to be a lot. Right now, the going rate, forget your roof did and windows did, you know. Shit, people trying to hold on to the little bit that they got. Hey, you know what? I wasn't for sure, but I'm glad because I was like, was that her there? I don't know. Oh, I took it down because some people was I ain't want to I ain't want to confuse some people. Marseille Tarver, that's why I took it down. So hey, listen, I looked at that too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, that you never. I mean, it's too late. It's too late. But you don't know what type of move he gonna play. I believe he probably got more than one person running in the second ward. Besides, and I'm excluding Liddell out of that. I still believe he probably got somebody else. You never know. Hey, Wig, I believe you probably gonna run the cleanest you can of a campaign in the 10th ward race. I believe you. I believe you'd be an honorable fella running in the 10th ward. I'm telling you, but you know what? I want to give people a fair shake and stuff. I don't know how much, I want to give people saying, but hell, if the mayor came over here and said, look, 810, because you got to remember we doing business. If he wanted to do some advertising over here, I would be playing his videos over here. That don't mean I'm with him, but I would be playing his videos over here. If he gave me a job, something like, hey, I'm doing something, I want you to cover it. He go about 15 racks for this event. If he can throw me like about 200 of them $15,000, where have he been? To be honest with you, I think he's still on this FMLA. I think when this war started, he done took his FMLA. I'm gonna be honest with you. We might see Trevor after the war, when they get boots on the ground. I don't know. Maybe he'll show back up around after probably the election and stuff. And that's what I truly believe. I think he's gonna probably show up in the primary, something like that. But right now, I think he doing deep meditations. And hell, if I was Trevor, I wouldn't want to pop up on here the way the way the Republicans doing things. You see how she able to come in the chat. She's able to come in the chat and talk. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. And you see, Marcia, we right here. We right here. I'm dead serious. He took FMLA. He took FMLA. Trevor took FMLA. No, seriously, I'm being honest. I know I've been talking junk. No, I knew his brother was coming. You know, his brother was coming in from out of town. He said he was going to take some time off. You know, Trevor don't just be doing stuff for us. He be doing stuff for other people too. Because it was the first time when he had came back, he was working on y'all hit that like button. You see Petty Fish telling y'all, please hit that like button. Good evening to lovely Linda Children. You know, Trevor was doing stuff for other people too. So I don't want FMLA for sure was. He was doing stuff, you know, he was helping other people. Trevor be working over there on what's all them different other platforms. He be doing you know, producing for some of the people doing he be working over there with some people for TikTok. What's the other? What the hell that just fell down? All I did was this and some shit then fell down. You know, yeah. I said, okay, yeah, he definitely needs it. Yeah. Nah, what's up, RJ Cat? Yeah, nah, Trevor probably watching it on the background and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like when you see Trevor be, you know, he got like, listen, the dude good at what he do. Yeah, nah, he was doing the gamer stuff, but I'm trying to think of that other what was it that we was in Rumble. He was doing some producing for some people over there. He was doing Rumble and yeah, nah, Trevor Trevor like shit. When we got him back for that second, remember he was gone for like a month doing the last time, but he was over there doing production for some of them over there, some of the gamers and stuff. I was supposed to link my son up with him for he can cause my son off into that gamer stuff too. Let me see what Highlighter said. Nah, Trevor he be doing production for a couple people. My prediction, Neely will win the mayoral race hands down. This isn't the season to change the mayor. Nah, cause too much money going in. Let me see, but in all business, in all seriousness, Mickey, you think Tanya has enough signature or she waited too late to announce her running? Yeah, nah, he was like I said, he be dealing with them gamers. Like some of the stuff he had put me hip to. That's why we able to keep it pushing. Do I think it was too late? In my humble opinion, I would have probably, but I don't know. Like I said, she probably got more. Okay, see, Tanya do have enough signatures. She do. See, you know, Tanya might have had her. She might have just was holding back. See, me, I would have been getting mines back. I see, because of the situation when you dealing with this type of regime. And I get, you know what, Harlette, I'm seeing more and more what you saying, fires. You know, it ain't the season to change. You know what I'm saying, the mayor, which is, and that's why. But if the residents got out and voted, you could, the residents can change the season. And this is why we study running into this problem right now. What up, Jeff Johnson? Thank you for tapping in. This is why we running into this problem right now, because we got the few running the majority. Don't make no sense. What's this? Man, you check this. Don't ever come in here with nothing like this. No, that's just down. That's done. No, I don't want nothing from your crib. You can take it.
Really?
That's how I feel about it.
I got this from the store.
That ain't nothing but Flint water. You didn't know that?
Throw it at me.
We here, family. Now, would you
In disrespect.
hit that like button, family? Man, I don't know why they letting. Do you be getting all them spam calls?
Huh?
I get about
I
100
got a call
spam.
today. I got to play for y'all, and I hope she's watching because Jed has a girlfriend, and it's not me, sweetheart.
She called you back?
Yes.
She know Jed ain't been back to Flint?
Evidently, she thinks.
Please, Winters, don't bring no more mess up this way.
I'm telling you, I don't understand.
What's up, Air Tar Heel in the building?
I'm not with Jed. I'm a whole new person.
She said you not with Jed. Let me take off the council stuff, man. I can go and take that off. Let me go remove that. I'm gonna remove that council. Yeah, hit that like button. She is in the building. Let me see what Denise said. I agree. I myself agree with Maurice Davis that Tanya should stay in council seat to try to hard to get enough council together to make a difference. Won't matter who mayor is. Hey, but you got to be on the same page.
I got some tea for y'all, so go on and get y'all a nip together because I'm about to.
Change is always good, especially when the person holding the seat not holding it right by the city. Facts.
About to knock their socks off.
What's up, Bishop Priestley T. Flowers?
What's going on?
In the building, my good brother from Compton, California. Let me see what highlighter said. The residents know they need a strong candidate. My assessment is they will push Dylan Luna to be tagged. God damn, Flint ain't gonna win. Let's go. She's saying it's Dylan Luna in 2020, in 2030. Shit.
It's Del Rico in 2030.
Nah, they're going with Dylan Luna. She said they're looking for a strong mayor.
They are definitely going to do somebody that we're familiar with. And that's a good one for Del Rico because they are going to start pushing. We're going to see a Latinx takeover.
You're going to see what?
A Latinx takeover, and just not Latinx. I'm talking about it's going to be a strong presence of Latinos in the community. Them likes ain't matching the views. What's up, Stanley Wood, Marcia, KD? Shout out to the farm in this. Shout out to y'all. Because y'all make my job easier. Sugar, I ain't had no Taco Bell in about 3 days. Why am I fuzzy?
I don't know. It's just probably the screen, how it is. I don't know what's going on. I think they playing with the internet right now. It'll kick it. I don't know what's going on.
I don't got a name for this wig today.
You do?
I don't. Vicky said it was Karen. I don't know. We got to find her a name.
Yeah, you may be right. They said Dylan already pushing. He's already pushing his weight around. Dylan Luna's on a board now, ain't he? Tony, I want no more of your predictions no more, man, because you told us Del Rico was going to run and this, and none of your predictions on that one didn't come to fruition. They told me it wasn't this time. That's how it is, the kingmakers. When the kingmakers tell you it ain't your time, now you know what it is. And the highlighter said, that's not by coincidence. I get it. What do you think about this?
I feel like it's good to wear wigs when it's... Than in my ears because I ain't put the headphones.
It don't matter. But they need that weather.
They gonna wait till I put my headphones on. All right. I don't look like no damn Wanda from Holiday Hearts, baby. This is good here. Okay. This is better than a Holiday Heart wig. This ain't no Wanda wig. We know you used to $40. Not used to exclusiveness. He's still paying $40. But you my brother, and I'm gonna stand beside you. I didn't know it was still $40 out there. But leaving $40 alone, because that's gonna come with doctor bills. I'm just saying. So let's see what the weather is. Right now, it's cold. I can tell you that. I don't need this little fan today. It's 45 degrees outside. And that little man is out there and he says it feels like it's 41. Now, where he got that from, I don't know. Because it's just cold. Anything under 50, just say it's cold. And tonight, we are going down to a brisk 35 with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds coming from the south. And then tomorrow, 72. Don't go to Hurley Urgent Care. Wednesday, 72. Thursday, 81. And then one day next week, we're going right back down to 43. So, Mickey, what am I trying to say?
Still prepare like it's spring. When you think y'all done went right in the summer, you're done. I'm telling you.
Shout out to ATN News Media Group. Happy 420.
I ain't happy.
Around here, we call him Spacely Spockets. But today, we just going to call this Negro Unhappy Me. Because what you mad about today?
Man, you know, Vehicle City had their 420 party yesterday.
And you missed it.
Me and Zeke went there. He was like, how y'all having on 419 and this 420? I was like, we just turned back around. I left out. I said, this is downright nasty. I had all them tickets. I thought I was going to win so much stuff. I just threw my tickets away today. You should have seen me balling them up, walking out. I was in disgust.
I just can't.
I couldn't, but you know, they still got the dispensaries might be open. Maybe leave here and go by a dispensary or something. They probably done sold out everything. I don't care.
That's all right.
Tony said they've been hopping. He heard they had them hopping on one leg allegedly for a pre-roll.
Damn.
You see this what Felicia Martinez said?
Felicia, she got us a sponsor.
She said y'all see how Tiffany Hanger has been approved to run for county commissioner in Fulton County, Georgia, even though her residency wasn't questioned. Flint not the only one that overlooks rules.
Damn, did she just move down there last month?
Facts. Tony said that's that wig Whitney Houston had on that courtroom when she was yelling, Bobby! Bobby!
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Bobby, don't take Bobby. I'm just saying, what's up to lovely Deborah Luna in the building, man? That is just. Well, Highlighter said they gearing up for 2030.
What was the sponsor for tonight?
Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, you know, they grandfathers, because Martin Lawrence's son married to Martin Lawrence's daughter, and they got she just had her baby today.
Yeah, but
Juju Lamar in the building. Thank you for tapping in.
They said that wasn't really Eddie's.
They said Sheriff Swanson was live
one
at the Grove Place.
Wasn't really one of their kids, but I can't remember how it went.
He claimed it. Let that man claim it. We gonna look at it. Let's don't worry about
leave it alone.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. That's been going on since infinity.
Long time. Cause I seen that lady that was married to Muhammad Ali. She was on Tasha K, and she was like that. Layla Ali. Her mama took Muhammad Ali from her, and then she said she had called her and said he cheating on me, and she said, you don't say.
You can tell she loved Ali. She was hurt that he moved.
Yeah, she was hurt.
You can tell.
She said the old girl busted up her home.
You know, when you young and you have money and your weakness is your weakness, you know, flesh is a hell of a thing.
Well, anyway, how y'all doing tonight? I'm so happy to see all of y'all here. I missed y'all. Happy 420. Trevor's still on FMLA. I seen y'all asking about Trevor, but he did say, don't worry. Before he leave, he said he was gonna tear some shit up. He said he said I got some stuff about some people that you guys need to know. So before he leave, he gonna give us that. But he said he wasn't leaving right now. He said, but when I do, he said that you guys need to know some stuff about some people.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
He did say that.
So We'll roll with it.
He said he was holding some stuff back on certain people.
I said, don't tell me. I did the Mickey. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
But I can't. I want to know.
I didn't.
You know your ass. You don't ever want to know. Make sure ain't no bugs.
Reason I don't be want to know because I'm like, why would you tell me now? That's gonna piss me off. Even with you, like if you gonna tell me something later, like if you gonna tell me now. Because everything sometimes you gotta understand. Sometimes people just be venting. Yeah, not a lot of times sometimes people be venting, but you can have some hater venting, or you can have some frustrating venting.
Okay.
It's levels to a lot of things.
Okay. Well, today is 4/20. And
it's 7. It's going to be 7 o'clock.
I ain't even
and I'm like, and we going to get right to it. It's already prepared for when you hit that word on the street. We not playing.
Well, I want to see the answer. I want to see if what you call it.
I agree. She said, Harletta said exactly. I don't want to hear when it no longer matters for sure. That's where I'm at with it. Like, don't tell me then, because I might go to thinking y'all was conspiring together on me. Okay.
So I was in the Hood News Network.
You was?
Yep. And I was posting under the post that Patricia Robinson Ramirez, we worked at Hurley together. She was big in the union. She retired from there and went to work for the nationwide union, whatever. So I think she may be one of the, did she tell me she was one of the people that was giving the, well, she was running, but then she said she's not running no more. Okay. Because I asked her that on here, because remember her name was on the list. A lot of them people then dropped out. And so she's not running no more, but she's part of that Southside neighborhood meeting tomorrow that Candace and that looked like Candace and Jonathan. But Lord, who is that? That ain't Sheldon.
That's Sheldon.
Who the hell is this man?
What up, Cuzzo? He's in the building. Now he can tell you what happened.
Hey, LaDon.
When we went there, them suckers said,
this me.
Suckers.
This is my new look. You said you wanted a different woman every night, so baby, I got you. What you say?
No, I was just saying, he'll tell you when we went there, they had their party 419 because he was the one like, it's 420.
You still talking about that damn weed?
Yeah, because listen, once I had tickets that I was supposed to get a bunch of free shit, and I had to ball my stuff up and throw it away.
Didn't you look on the damn ticket and see what the day was? Fool, as he would tell, he would call me a fool for doing some shit like that. Now back to what I was saying. Who is this?
But leave that AI alone.
That ain't Sheldon. You see that picture of Sheldon?
That's Sheldon. Close to it.
Can the people see this?
That's
all I can see is a damn. I'm so sick of these damn commercials, Mickey.
I put the picture up. It was close to it. I had it up earlier.
Zoom in on the Mickey.
Take his ass down. I could do it better for you.
Okay.
Get the phone up out of there. Yeah, we done seen it. We done seen
Shut up, Doc.
Shit, I'm trying to sit up here. I'm still wondering why he ain't came and spent no money, Hotletta. No advertising, in my humble opinion.
We only talk about people when they make the news, and it's a bunch of y'all about to make the news in a motherfucking minute.
So it is, but who?
I got some tea for y'all.
I don't have nothing.
Child, when I tell you, I'm waiting for y'all to pull up a seat and sit down.
I'm finna blow this up. Hold on, because you said
thank
this
you,
ain't
Philip.
Sheldon.
He said he loved the shades. Thank you, baby.
You saying this ain't Sheldon? They actually might have helped him. While you sitting up there hating, they might have helped him with this picture, in my humble opinion.
Try to figure out this wig.
You don't see this right here? You saying that ain't Sheldon?
Why is my thing so far behind?
I don't know. I think that is Sheldon.
That ain't Sheldon.
Know. Our internet is freezing. I don't know why we freezing like that.
I'm not freezing.
I am on my side. It's been freezing all. That do look like a younger Sheldon.
That don't look like no damn younger Sheldon.
That might be
Sheldon ain't never looked like that.
That might be the clone Sheldon. You know they have cloning for people right now.
That look like a tall man.
Yep.
That ain't shielding. Anyway, so I asked Patricia Ramirez about she not running. She was like, no. And so I'm like, well, who you liking over there for, the ninth ward then? And so she said she like Jonathan Jarrett. So Jonathan is he's running with the people that they like over there. They like Candace, the South Side like Candace, and they like Jonathan, and they like Sheldon.
The Boulay do over there.
Mm-hmm.
You're dumb said JJ got a call to the mayor's office.
We already knew that when he got a call to the mayor's office when he was down there making calls, telling the people that they won. Did he have to call? No, he didn't call AC.
Wow.
AC, how AC is in the 3rd ward and the 7th ward, right?
Got connections allegedly in the 7th.
Well, see, that's why they wouldn't give them addresses of who them houses they was feeling. That man came down there and said, I'm not giving y'all shit. They kept saying, well, what's the addresses, sir? I'm not giving them to you.
Maybe JJ doing something smart. I would probably ride the mayor coat. I would ride the mayor coattail after he just seen what went down with Davina. Maybe he just gonna slide on in and be like, look, let me ride on in to November 4th, and then we gonna play ball. You never know. He might be playing chess too.
Well, what is Liddell doing playing with them people over there at that school board? Is she giving them pointers how to fight, or she's trying to tell them not to fight?
She's trying to make a name for herself. Liddell doing anything to get. She over in them people business over there.
Well, Dylan Luna said you can sit your ass down.
Checked her.
He said sit your ass down because you don't know what you tried to fight Dennis, Don, Rich, and Art. And then you gonna come
all
over here
in the same day.
The same damn day. But you want to tell our scholars not to fight. He said, go sit your ass down.
Yeah, she was like, she was a gangbanger. She's like, run my fade. I want Dennis. I want Art. I want 21. I want Don. That's how she was playing it. Like she's like, just give me my fades.
I think they was gonna have to all get her at the same time though.
They was gonna have to jump her in basically, but she was like, no, just run her fade.
They was gonna have to sneak her.
So I guess I can say this: if Liddell did went to jail, I wouldn't be scared for her in there because Liddell probably be holding a block down. I'm just telling you what I think.
Well, speaking of holding the block down, child.
Oh, let's go with it.
Word on the street.
Oh, this is where I get off the plane.
No, I want you to stay on. I want you to quit running.
I'm trying to get in shape.
No,
Sometimes
stay
running
right
is good.
there because I need your opinion because I'm gonna be asking you questions.
Well, when you get through, just get through your introduction.
No.
Well, they'll just be here.
Come on, Mickey. Quit running.
They hear me.
Quit being
they hear me. Get to your. This is your time.
But this is
be
our
great.
show. I'm always great.
Be great.
I'm not gonna say nothing to you. Tell Mickey to come back on the screen, y'all.
I ain't went nowhere. I still got to control a plane.
Tell Mickey to come back on here. Him be scary. I ain't gonna talk about nobody, Mickey. I promise.
I know you not, but go ahead.
Thank you, Miss Reed Johnson. Hold on, I'm trying to get out of this commercials. I'm sick of these damn commercials, Mickey, that you got on here.
Well, right now,
for real,
it's paying the bills.
Yeah, I can't even see the damn comments. Okay, there we go. So, there's a lot of people out there in them streets scuffling and shuffling their damn feet, y'all. Because they's having a time with these signatures. Now, and I'm just saying, let me put this allegedly over everything that I'm about to say. But y'all know I stand 10 toes down on my word.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't believe me, call them and ask them.
Call who?
Any of the people that I'm about to talk about.
Okay, let's get to it.
Call and ask them, is Winters lying on you? And see what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they say something, I want you to call downtown to the clerk's office and ask them, is Winters lying? And then you figure out who lying. Now, when I tell you it's this scuffling and shuffling going on out there, I'm right now I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because tomorrow is 4/21. Now, At
Why?
421?
Because people got to take a drug test for their job tomorrow?
No, fool.
Oh, well, okay. Okay.
Is you gonna let me cook or you gonna sit over there and piss me off? I'm glad you off the screen. Let's see. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying before you
How did people call about what was going on?
Okay. So just like I predicted. But I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I was hoping that I was wrong. But tomorrow at 4 p.m., they gotta have all these signatures in. Now Tanya, I'm a little nervous. And I'm praying to God that you not out there listening to them 1960 NAACP. Election campaign ideas. Because remember, baby, they sitting on the sideline because we helped put them there. And be smart, because I don't think nobody that you help sit down is going to help you sit where they were sitting.
Message.
That's just my opinion. And I say that to say because if I was you, I would have turned my shit in just a little earlier, a few days earlier. You know, Davina would have worked on your shit for you. And I know that you're going to say, I got well and above and beyond the names and the signatures that I needed. And we're going to pray that they good signatures and then people that's registered voters, and they may come up with some rule that you can't vote if you ain't got your water bill paid up. We hope that they shit is good. And most importantly, we hope that they ain't on his list, because you know that will fall off of your list if he got the oldest state. So I was hoping that you gave yourself a little bit more time, so you would have had some more time to go back out there, but you didn't. So ain't nothing we can do about it right now, but pray and keep it moving. Now, we had some ones that did turn their shit in, and they still had to go back out. Even they've been doing some hell of a campaigning out there. But you makes me wary. I get a little worried by some of these council people and some of these people that just want to run because, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know, and I'm wrong. But I thought that you could look somebody up, or you could get a list of registered voters, because Miss Beverly Biggs was successful in not one but two, not two but three, maybe 4 recalls. She knew everybody that was registered, and I don't think she got that many names throughout. So when I seen the names of people that had to go back out this past weekend, and I was like, damn, Candace had to go back out? Candace, did you go by the mayor's house? Well, shit, you couldn't go by his house because his ass had to go back out too. It was a few. Let me see who all had to go back out this weekend. Hold on. I'll tell y'all who all had to go back out this weekend, because they had to get a call. Because they had to go back out. It was a little short. It was a little short on their signature. So Candace turned hers back in. So I heard Candace is good. Candace, she had 62. She only had 62 good ones.
62, you needed how many?
70 or 75. So
she got enough time to get that.
Oh, she got hers together. She quickly went back out there and scurried. I said scurried.
Oh, so she got them turned in?
She got hers turned back in.
So they good now.
So she good now.
So she found 10 more to go get.
She got them. She got them, whatever it was, 70 or 75. I'm not for sure. What is 75 for council? Okay, 75. So she went back out there. She got hers. Liddell, she only had 74. Now they fucking with you, Liddell. You know you gonna keep having 74 until they disqualify your ass. But Liddell only had 74, so she had to go find somebody today to sign.
And hers, she didn't get hers.
She only had 74. I telling you.
So all she need is get 2 people, and she'd be legit.
She had to go back out and get. She had to go back out and get one.
So Candace, she got hers in, and Liddell ain't got hers. Ain't that something?
So Ramy Yelly, who running? I don't know what Ramy Yelly is running for. I don't know what ward. I can't remember. But they only had 66. They had to go back out to. Now, word on the street. 99.9. That's all I'm saying. DC, she had 70. She had to go back out.
That ain't nothing. Just to get 5 more. That was nothing to go get.
The Pokeball man, Jerron Dotson, he had 62.
They had to go get 13.
And the reason why I'm talking about more time and give yourself time, because you remember Leon ass was running down there every day for the first 4-5 weeks, giving them 2 signatures, 3 signatures. And he still came up short again. They still had to go through and still comparing and all of that. But he made it through. Leon got over. He made it over. He got 77 altogether. So, right now, that's all, they got to go back out there and get them. And they got to tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But don't tell nobody I told y'all. And so
Liddell probably mad. She gonna keep coming back with 10. They gonna say all of them are not good. He playing with you, Liddell. he playing with you. But Candace, all hers in, but Liddell's ain't in. Now let that sink in.
And Judy ready to kick Davina's ass.
She is?
Yeah.
But she was smiling today, laughing. Like, I guess the mayor said, we're going to put you in, allegedly, like we did LaShawn, right in. Don't fall for that, Judy.
Yep, she ready to kick Davina's ass. Davina sent her a letter. Now, here's where things get a little slippery, slidey. Make sure I didn't, I heard Skeeter tried to be a write-in, but I think they had to tell Skeeter, you don't stay in Flint, baby. You can't do it at all. So allegedly, Skeeter wanted to go the write-in route, and that didn't work out too well for Skeeter. And Miss Big's signatures, her signatures was good. We just got this shit going on here with this affidavit and stuff that's going on. And I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of the stuff that went on. And I told y'all on my post there that Davina's only sent out Judy's. This was in Flint Politics Reboot. And I said that Miss Biggs and Skeeter's came from Dominique. I said, I don't care who signed it. It came from Dominique. And I said, I stand on what I say, so much so I tagged him in the post. So after an hour about his phone dinging and dinging and dinging and dinging, he called me. He said he couldn't take it no more. He was tired of people. We may get 5 or 6 reactions, may get 20 or 30 comments. But on the backside, when you look at the post, 1,500 people looks at each post, okay? So they were calling him. And he was like, look, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. I don't know why you're upset at me. I said, well, I'm glad you asked me. And I'm glad that you took the time out to call me. He still didn't answer one question that I had. And because I don't understand, because they went by this rule. Now, let me tell you the rule that County Clerk Dominique Clemens. Oh, I got some more news coming in, but I'm going to save that after I get through with this story because you know my ass forgets a lot of stuff. That's why I got to tell the truth.
Is it out the charter?
It's that one that I posted. Where to post that? You know, I can't find it. Here we go. So it's State of Michigan Administrative Rule 1682, Section 4. It says the following official shall disqualify a candidate who falsely states that as of the date he or she signed the affidavit of identity, all statements, reports, late filing fees, and fines required of the candidate or any candidate committee organized to support the candidate's election under the Michigan Campaign Finance Act 1976 PA 388 MCL 169, that's Michigan Compiled Law 169.201 to 169.282, have been filed or paid. Candidates disqualified on this basis cannot reverse disqualification by filing a corrected affidavit.
Evening, Arthur Logan.
Y'all got that same puzzled look that I got when I read this? Even if I come back down there and I pay what I'm supposed to pay, and you letting me file another corrected legal court affidavit, you still telling me I can't reverse the disqualification. So what the hell did I pay come back down there for? And so that was my question. Why was she called to come back down there? So he says a lot of people come after hours and he accommodates different schedules for different people because he tries to be that county clerk that has that open door, good communication. You know the rest. Okay. The one question that was still lingering is what's in that right there. Why file a new affidavit if it wasn't going to make a difference? But he goes on to tell me something that I really didn't want to say. I didn't want to talk about because I've always felt like even though Mark and RJ and Mickey and shit, it's a bunch of y'all out there. Who's the one to say keep your hand on Davina's neck or throat or something?
Why you throwing this all up under the bus?
Who says that all the time?
I can't
Zachary,
remember.
all of y'all. I felt like I was the one that always tried to give Davina the benefit of the doubt. Right? So I found out that Dominique told Davina at the end of January, beginning of February, that Miss Biggs was disqualified. Timed, dated, sent. Davina corresponded with that, and I cannot quote what she said, but something along the lines, okay, I'll handle this immediately. Dated and timed 4.5 months ago. The question is, why in the hell would Davina wait 4.5 months to tell Miss Biggs? What he told her to tell her 5 months ago. Why would she wait?
I'm just saying allegedly. Let me say this. Maybe she knew she wouldn't have enough time to try to challenge it. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Well, they did everything but throw Lento out of Michigan from practicing law. So they know that she uses Lento. She couldn't file no attorney and get no injunction here in the city of Flint that quick and get a PPO in 5 minutes. But you can't get no damn judge to rule in your favor about any damn thing else.
Deborah Luna said, didn't they say that new law came out in March? So if that was a new law that came out in March, you already see the fix was in.
Well, I don't know when the law came out. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it is the one that came out in March. I agree the fix is in. But why wait? You've seen Davina, you've seen Miss Biggs. They know each other. Like, people knew. So now it makes sense. He done with Leon. So now it makes sense. He goes out, he gets Paradise. He knew this was coming down the pipeline. I felt like even Sheldon felt like, okay, fuck it. But he went out and he got Paradise. Miss Aaliyah Williams, I'm sorry. Miss Aaliyah Williams to run. I always thought that was strange, like, because she wouldn't be pulling votes for Miss Biggs. So, I've always came on here and said that. I'm like, she closer to Leon's age group. But he knew. I feel like they was just waiting for the right moment. But Davina, damn. I'm surprised at Davina. That's what I'm getting to. I am. I'm disappointed.
You are?
I'm disappointed. I am. I'm going to say it when I am. And I am. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I am. I'm disappointed in Davina. Yeah.
Only took 5 years.
it took me. I'm very disappointed. But I'm disappointed by how a lot of shit is being run downtown. I mean, she refused. She wants to go to bat for this, but she won't look at shit about no residency. She won't even touch residency. Shit, that's making me think like what they've been saying about her. Do you really stay in Flint, or the clerk don't have to stay in Flint? Like, where you stay at? I've said I don't believe anybody in politics. I don't trust nobody in politics. But I think Davina would wait. I mean, just because you done looked in this lady's face and y'all know each other, dog. You couldn't have gave her the heads up.
Pomona Beach,
you didn't
Florida.
You knew when Miss Biggs came back down there to get sheets and to get other shit that she was disqualified all of these months.
She was disqualified. And remember, she had to go back and get some more signatures.
What's that? You see what the firm say? Now the firm be on some shit. I put my word behind the firm too.
I'm gonna put up Stanley Wood. She told me she's staying Grand Blanc with her daughter right now. Downright diabolical, making 90-some thousand.
What Tony Terry said, he blamed Lummy.
Facts. What Tony said, let's put on our critical thinking hat right now. Just put on your critical thinking hat right now. That's what Wigg said.
Tony Wigg, what'd he say?
He said, let me get back up here and find it for you.
It's them likes matching them views. I know we almost at 200 people. We got to be at least 150 likes.
He said, you see, I put it on. He said, let's put our critical thinking caps on. Let me see. Seriously, I see her often at Speedway on Hill Road, so Grand Blanc would make sense. Wow.
What's up, Simple Sammy, baby?
You see that? That's Sarah P, in case you don't know. See what I'm saying? Flint don't even have, it's 168. It's 168, 81 likes. Downright terrible. Downright. We got two
We got
streams going.
185.
Yeah, 'cause we got 2 streams going.
Oh.
She said, "Yes, I did go back out and get more signatures because I was short. Far. And Davina didn't know
Who
that.
said that?
Miss Beverly Biggs. That's why I said I remember she was short some. She said, "Yes, I did. I had to go back out and get more.
And
You know,
she knew then that you was just
the whole time.
She knew the whole time. She looked at you, but you know, ain't no fake in me. And I told when Paradise, Aaliyah Williams came on Flint Politics, and she came on the A10 page, and you know, she shared it when I said Miss Biggs and Judy had been disqualified. And I guess, you know, she was looking through the post or whatever. She was like, I already see y'all with Miss Biggs. And I told her, I said, now, we gonna stand beside her. I said this on the podcast, and I told her I'm gonna say this on here publicly on the post. We gonna stand behind A10, gonna stand beside Miss Biggs and whatever she chooses to do. But in case she don't, it's Paradise before Leon. But we gonna rock with you regardless. Just you. That's the only just you. You know, I'm rocking with art too. I'm rocking with art now. I ain't gonna throw him away. I'm rocking with art. But you know we rocking with you. I'm talking about in case you want to do the write-in, because you're gonna need somebody to help you write all them names like LaShawn did.
That's when you'll see that you'll see that boy. That signature not good. Remember there it go. Remember there it go. Say it had to be.
I can get 100 people right.
Remember they say that. Remember they say it had to be all the way right. Her name got to be spelled out right.
They want her maiden name.
Would.
They want your mama's maiden name.
Yeah, they don't want to be close or nothing. But this should show people.
Right.
And I get what, like I said, I'm listening to what High Letter said. What High Letter says to see these people not finna change pictures right now because it's the 9th inning. They know. Did y'all listen to what Maurice Davis was saying on his show? I don't think people was listening. Maurice said they bypassed council and went the state jumped in it. And I don't like to use bringing the state name up because you know them people is dangerous on black folks and poor people.
Well, why can't the council pick it up? Why can't council pick it up and talk about some of this going on? It affects them too. Shit happened. JJ running.
You just
Tanya running.
What I don't understand, and I'm gonna say this: how did only 2 council members show up today for that budget hearing?
I didn't know what was. Do it matter?
Yes,
they gonna pass it. It's election. It don't matter.
But you cannot say you didn't know nothing if you didn't show up.
And that's what they gonna tell them when they get there and they start asking them questions. Judy gonna be like, "You should have came." Was she there?
Yeah, Judy and Candace was there. It was only 2. LaShawn wasn't there. Liddell wasn't there.
Buses.
Leon wasn't there. JWC wasn't there. Tanya wasn't there. Dennis wasn't there. And I look at the ones who not even running no more. Have y'all just packed it up?
Yeah.
The
fuck? What they gonna come and give it all they got for? Give it all you got. Give it all you got.
She said, I will be doing the write-in, and it will be Biggs Levy for sure.
Give it all you got. Give it all you got.
Is LaShawn what you thought?
Give it all
LaShawn, everything I thought she was. She don't do. Man, LaShawn is there just nearly getting people.
She said she's not a nearly girl.
But
we heard that before. Somebody else said that.
But did you see she was at our fundraiser?
Who?
LaShawn.
Well, I said to him and her, they grew up together or some shit.
You think the mayor gonna like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he'll like them being cool on council?
He gonna be cool with Art on council. Art, they gonna have to work together.
There is.
You gotta be a fool to go on council say, I ain't gonna work with the mayor. Then sit your ass at home. Because we don't need nobody that's with that type of attitude going on council. And it ain't about kissing the ring or kissing his ass or however you want to put it together. If you want something done in politics, put your fucking emotions at the door and go on in there and negotiate. And it ain't about taking what he give you. It's about negotiating, being a politician.
But the thing is, you want people who that's negotiate. You don't want nobody because you got to remember he got this. You got to think this. It's gonna be easy for him to tell people, listen, get your nonprofit. I'm gonna send you 100,000 your way. You think a person? I'm just saying maybe say 200. See, I'm looking at what Miss Big said. LaSagne said she never been to none of the meetings on finance. Wow. Let me see this.
Look at what Nell said.
I am reading it right now. If y'all think
Shit.
Leon has been allowed to stay in Mount Morris while being in the first ward councilman, while running for third ward council seat, that they're not going to give him the third ward council spot. Well,
and that's the only thing that bothers me. And I feel Nell on this. I told my mama this morning. That's her mama. And you just get tired of every door. You know your mama giving it all she got. And every door she open and get ready to walk through, they push her out the way and close the door back. You get tired of seeing your mama go through that shit. You get tired. It ain't about giving up. It's like, mama, let them have that shit down there. Let them have that shit. But, Neil, you just like your mama. You come from your mama. And she ain't gonna give up. It ain't no quitting in her. Shit, Mickey had to remind me what Eric May said he ran 19 times before he won. And he was mayor, but they took that from him too. He was the only one that qualified to be mayor. And they took that from him.
Did they change the rules?
Yes, they did.
They can do what they want. I always go back to Michael Vick. To convict Michael Vick, they changed the rules. Committed dog fighting was a crime, federal. Then changed it back after they got their conviction. You got to understand who you dealing with.
Mickey, nobody asked the question. What? One person did, but it wasn't nobody on council. Why is he opening up? And he, as in Sheldon A. Neely, why is he opening up the petition so early? You did never go to get no petitions for council person in no damn January. It was always late February, the beginning of March or something like that. Shit, he had it New Year's Day. He wanted to know now. Nobody questions him. That's why he do the shit that he do. And he definitely about to do some bullshit now because it's election season. And I'm going to say it. That's what got me nervous about the people waiting until the last minute. Because if you turn in more than enough, and let's say he got half of them on his sheet, because people lie. They lie to you. They look you dead in your motherfucking face and say, no, I ain't signed no other petition, and knowing damn well they didn't sign the petition, okay? You can't turn no more shit in because he gonna come back out and use the real rule. All names were supposed to be in at 4 p.m. on April 21st. It's no cushion. Oh, I'm nervous about tomorrow. For a lot of people, I'm nervous about tomorrow. Shit, the ones I want to get through, they got their names in anyway, though.
I feel you, Dale. I'm looking, Mark Hutchinson. Wait a minute. Are you saying that the third ward would actually vote for Leon? Please tell me that ain't so. Shit.
Yeah, we talking about Flanny. What she say? Listen, my mama is my first love, best friend, confidant, and the shoulder that I cry on, and so much more. It's hard to watch people playing your mama face and not want to somebody up. You better say it for the people in the back. That's your mama. I feel you.
No,
you love her way more than I do. And I'm tenderhearted about her. I don't want to see her go through this shit again.
Like I told you, I'm not telling nobody because it's too serious. Like I talked to Maurice.
I'm not telling nobody either.
I talked to
That
Maurice
didn't
for
end
like
up when we told Ro. I didn't really tell.
I did. But I talked to Maurice for 2 hours. I want to say Saturday. Whether what a person believe or not, do you understand? Can you imagine you seeing stuff go up so high that he won't even probably be able to stay over there, can't afford to stay in that ward? Let that sink in for a minute. They're going to raise the taxes on people that's not even going to be able to stay over there. What now?
This is what I'm talking about right now. And I know Tanya Burns is either watching or she got somebody right now. Whoever the fuck you got out there at Walmart and Sam's getting damn signatures, got people telling them that they don't stay in Flint, and whoever you got out there is telling them it don't matter. This is what I'm talking about, not having no cushion. Now, I don't know what day it was, but you know who you had where, because I'm sure you wrote it down. And they telling the people they don't stay in Flint. And the people that got show petitions was saying it don't matter. Go ahead.
We had $3.50. Well, if they doing that, Lord have mercy. Why would you go there anyway? I would be at like the Mr. B's, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones in that area. What's up, JoJo Freeman? Thank you for tapping in.
With the pretty grandbabies, well, you can't go to co-op. You probably didn't get enough people at the co-op. That's what they went to Walmart.
See, it was DeBron said, "What's your opinion on the 6th ward candidate that announced on Saturday?"
Who? I was at Sally's Saturday. I missed that one, baby. Who was it?
I was on the phone. Like I said, I was talking to my good brother Maurice.
Who?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Who is it, DeBron? Can we get 100 likes? We should with 200 damn people. Come on, y'all. What the hell is going on? We got 2 streams. I know we can get at least 100 likes. Half of y'all can like the show. Even the ones in the bushes, y'all can like the show. Your name don't show up when you like the show.
It ain't gonna show up. We know you watching.
Yeah, we know you watching because ain't nobody clipping that show like that shit.
You know they watching. They got to get their dose of this over here. Oh, it's in Reboot Dakota.
Dakota Star. That sounds like a stripper name. Is it a man or a woman? I don't know nobody named Dakota that stay in the 6th ward. I ain't even heard nobody named Dakota that even spoke at a council meeting before. All these people, we don't know these people.
Listen,
Mick Lemire. Did I tell you he had to take his ass back out too?
He did too.
Mick Lemire
back out there.
He didn't have all his signatures either.
Him
and Rose. I said it.
Yeah, hey, look, we grown.
Then a motherfucker.
You know, we grown. You got to tell the truth.
And the truth is, hell, we probably should have said where she come from. Hell, you asking where Mick come from. I jumped on the Rose train so damn fast. I don't know where she came from. My homeboy Ronnie knew her, and I didn't know that until election day. But hell, we didn't know where she came from. She one of them people they sent out. It's going to help 810. I just want to know that our shit get burnt up too.
Oh, here you go. Holla at her. She's sick of playing with y'all. She said at the end of the day, y'all can talk all that crap about Neely you won't, but who's going to beat him? The best they can do is rest their strength to get prepared for 2030.
Girl, we got a podcast to run.
So,
and we're giving everybody hope.
We got to sell hope right now. Because they cheating though. But I get what you're saying. Why you the confidence is so strong when you got the state and all this other stuff. He got the people up top. I just look at him as a higher paid emergency manager. In my humble opinion, you know.
Womack turned in hers today.
I'm with you, Mark Hutchinson. You see what Mark said? My Lord, if the Boule F this up too, y'all got to move past them. They no good. They've been losing for 7 straight years. They got to retire. And
a loser can't tell you how to win, baby. And you think
Hold on, Philip Johnson said 810 News Media Group is Dakota with 2 stars because they tied with the mock college. I don't put nothing on who run this thing. I understand who run this thing. I get it. It's just sad.
Dakota.
You already know they will cheat and falsify records no matter what. Facts.
Dakota Star, STARR.
2 R's.
With what a tremendous let me put this up on here so I can send this to you. So, it's a him. Okay, let me send it to Mick so he can share it with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So he said, what a tremendous and supportive response I've gotten from the ward and the city. I am truly blessed to have folks out knocking doors for me at a moment's notice for this lightning strike campaign. But I still need signatures. Yeah, if you just posted that 4 hours ago, baby. I need yours, your neighbors, your spouses, any and everyone that you know is a registered voter and lives in the 6th ward. See, that's where they fuck up at. We don't know you.
24 hours, you just decided to get them?
Our ward deserves a candidate, a chance to choose for ourselves. Call this next 24 hours a moonshot or wishing on a star.
Wishing on a star.
But please sign my petition. Come to my house at 2328 Cummings Avenue to sign or message me and I'll come to you. If you want a canvas for me, come and pick up a clipboard and meet our neighbors. We have 24 hours to do this. Help us pull this off, baby. Go on and sit down, baby. Is Chad Slosher on here today? Is anybody in 6th ward? Michelle, you on here today? Who's this guy? Who is he? Who is he?
Again, the Lady Frazier get her signatures in. I don't know.
Because I thought she dropped out and then she said she didn't drop out. So I don't know if she got them in or not. Dakota, I hope this ain't your only one that you got with one signature, baby.
Did you see this right here? Said, I love this, having fun in this thing. She said the only thing the other mayoral candidate can do is 29-26 is test their support for 2030.
We know you rolling with your best friend.
I ain't mad. Listen,
that's my cousin.
I hope it be some like shock the world, and then a lot of people be like, "Oh," but they ain't gonna let it happen.
Dakota Star. I've lived in this war for 7 years.
7.
Tanya got to know him then. This isn't a stepping stone for me. This is home. I came up as an Eagle Scout. I've worked on campaigns at the local and national level. So I understand how the system works.
Why would you wait this 24
hours?
Shit, you knew that.
But I'm not running because I'm a politician.
Okay.
I'm running because I'm a neighbor who's tired of waiting for someone else to step up. Here's where I need you right now. I need 75 signatures.
Judy as a write-in. Judy locked that down as a write-in. I'm telling you. Judy finna lock that down as a write-in.
Finish this man post. I need 75 signatures from registered 6th ward voters by Tuesday. A signature isn't a vote, it's a door. It puts me on the ballot and gives this ward a real choice. If you live in the 6th ward, I'm asking you directly, sign with me. If you know someone who does, send them my way. I know we're coming in late. I know resources are tight, but I also know this
Wow.
ward and I know Flint, and I believe we are ready to move forward together. Between now and August the 4th, I will earn your vote. Hold me to it. But see, we don't know. We don't know
Holding
nothing
your
about
ass
these
to
people,
it
man.
now. You
We don't
waited
know shit about
24
you.
hours,
I
huh?
want to be a councilman.
Man, they waited to the last minute. They like, ain't nobody running. Let me get mines in. Like, wow.
No, your shit ain't about to go through.
Might do. Who is JWC supporting? Nobody. I don't think.
I don't know who JWC supporting, but let me tell you who that fifth ward supporting. Now, I like Joel. I like Joel. I like Joel. But let me tell you, all you hear about in the fifth ward is Wani. That's Wani, whatever they call him. That's his name.
Hey, I'm telling you.
That's his name, and they talking.
They got Boone whole street, and I couldn't believe.
Wani?
Yeah, he came to Boone house.
They said that brother be out walking himself.
He got the whole street, all of them. I ain't gonna tell you who he stayed across the street from. He was even at their house. And you know who stayed across the street from Boone.
Yeah, I sure do.
Going for Wani. The whole that little whole area going for Juantes.
KD said right Tanya is in the 6th ward as a writer in they ain't gonna accept it though because she filed. Yeah, she announced her candidacy for well shit, she ain't turned in shit yet. Yeah, she may flip that shit and just do I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not talking about the race. I'm talking about the signatures. That shit got me nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I didn't want her waiting to the last minute. Tanya, I just don't feel the same motherfuckers that you help unseat and forgiveness and we all black girl magic and everybody then moved on. I get it. I get that shit. We done moved on. But in the back of guilt, in the back of some of their minds, I don't feel like they gonna help you and you unseated they ass. I really don't feel like they gonna have your best interest in heart. And I hope you ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like on that level. I'm hoping you running and you told me. That's what you told me. Cause I ain't telling y'all nothing that I ain't told Tanya Burns.
Beverly Biggs Juantes.
And she said
was calling her Wani.
That she was running an independent campaign. That's what she told me. That's what she told me. Dribble down my mouth.
I'm just saying, listen, it's crunch time. They weren't finna let this thing get jammed up. They like that money gotta flow. He just probably don't want Liddell in there no more.
Oh, he done with Liddell. Anybody got that video where Liddell was trying to fight that night? We got to make sure that we send that to the school board.
Huh?
Yeah, I want Dylan to have it so he can, when he go to present his case, in case they do come through. Dylan, is you going to go down there and speak Wednesday? I'll have the video ready for Davina to queue up for you. And so you can say to the residents of the city of Flint, I don't think Councilwoman Liddell Lewis should be responsible for presenting a resolution about children fighting when she does things like this. And then we'll say, play it, Davina. And then she'll play them. Come on, Art. Come on, Don. Dennis. Come on, Rich. She was swole when she was down there. She was tough that day. That was the day that she cost nearly that damn election. That's the day that I told you had fucked up. But y'all say Winters is messy. I am. But I know what I be talking about. I knew he wanted that council seat. And
You mean he wanted that
congressional seat.
He was trying to get out of Flint.
Winters, did you ask Dominique about the investigation of LaShawn's write-in? Because I went to go ask him about the residency, and I said, and he'll tell you, I said, fuck it, it don't even matter. He was like, what? I said, nothing. It don't even matter. That shit, we gonna roll right past that because they ain't gonna do shit.
Who else came to you at your job? You said you had some other people to show.
Everybody come to F and U came out there.
F and U, Flint Neighborhood United.
Yeah.
What they was
They
talking
said,
about.
shit, you ain't got to come to the meeting, baby. We come to you.
They said you ain't got to come to the meeting.
Yeah. F and U came out there.
So what?
I told. I ain't gonna tell you who came, but I told Karma. I said Chris Fry showed his ass over there. I said he showed his ass and he did something that Miss Clara McClinton, but I can't remember what it was. And he told the lady at the nurse navigator at the city of Flint to swallow the damn mic. And I said, you need to check his ass.
And she probably told you, I ain't finna get my check cut. I'm just
she was just like, he did. I said, yep. And Mickey talked about it on Spacely810 Rocket. And last Monday, go watch it. And she said she was.
Well, a good brother of mine I know got told, not to the FNU meeting, I don't know, but was told he don't need to come. Who
mops up at Sally's? I do.
Said he don't need to come. This individual don't need to come to the meetings no more because they don't want to hear about the crime and all the other stuff. I said, damn, that's what they told you? He said, yeah, they told me. And then
we about to show. I'm coming to the next.
No, this wasn't the FNU meeting. This was another meetings they be having around individual. But it made me, I kind of believed it because when I saw Brother Roberts was talking about police brutality at the FNU meeting, the stuff he was saying, it was like it was turned to deaf ears. And I was like, damn. So when this other individual told me about, they basically in so many words, they don't want no rebel rousers. I said, damn. Yeah, like, they don't want, because I don't think they really want people to be there May 2nd for the Flint Neighborhood United meeting.
That's when it is.
Yep.
May 2nd. What time is it?
9:30. I'm gonna be there at 9 o'clock. I'll be there. But I don't think they
early, but I'm going.
But my thing, you really think that you don't think nobody it got back to, and guess who throwing the damn meeting Cheltenham was at? You know who throwing that meeting?
This one that we just posted.
Yep.
Patricia Ramirez Robertson and the Southside people.
Them ain't the ones we cool with. That was one of the ladies. I met the gentleman. I ain't meet but I did see the lady was talking to.
Mickey, don't listen to me, y'all. When I be up here on the podcast, I be talking to my damn self because I told you that wasn't a Southside.
I know it wasn't. I figured that out, but I met the two individuals. The one lady was talking to Claire McClinton. This is when I said this was a disconnect. You know what she was talking about? Liddell and Candace not being friends, and she was like, she wanted Candace in the 7th Ward. I'm listening to her, and Claire McClinton was talking about, she's like, but our water not fixed. She wasn't giving a damn about the water. She was like, and that's what Claire McClinton told her. She said, you think I care about if Liddell and Candace is friends?
What kind of meat is that, Mickey?
I don't know.
You see them feeds?
I ain't watching it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, Maria Carter been rolling with us for a long. She just gifted 10 memberships. Shit.
That's
I gotta go on that side and see who all got one.
I'm trying to see. Well, all my mind. Hurry up and get there.
I'm trying to get there. When I saw that 10, I said, damn. Appreciate it.
Hurry up.
Winters, don't start. Don't do
so
that.
Listen, y'all.
Listen to Winters.
I don't see him. You see him?
I'm gonna find him as soon as I get on here, right?
We wanna announce to people who welcome to the blue side. Cause we're thinking about doing another panel. I forgot to tell you, Mickey. We're thinking about doing another panel thing. Are you sure she gifted people?
Maybe I was wrong. I may have seen that wrong.
Mickey.
It said gifted 10 810 News Media Group memberships. Did I read that right, family? What that say? Did I see that right? I put it on the screen.
I got a delayed reaction over here. I can't see.
Don't it say gifted 10?
Mickey, I don't see that on here.
Man, it's right on the damn screen, Ray. You like Whitney Houston when they grabbed her
Man,
out.
do y'all see
when she
Gifted
said
10?
crack is whack.
Gifted 10, 810. Well, where they at?
Yeah, Tony, can you put that in there on one when Whitney Houston when she had the mink coat on? Looked like she just left from Frank Lucas' apartment. That's how you over there. You over there.
You know what with y'all Spacely?
Mm-mm.
He's being disrespectful. Dispatch.
Oh, I know they coming. I already know they coming.
Dispatch.
Leave him. He ain't nothing. I'm finna get told with all other shows it's better on the other side. I'll be so damn sick of hearing them saying that. Like, Lord, why they going at me?
So,
Yeah, it say Gifted 10. Everybody see.
Let me tell y'all. I just got a question to ask y'all.
Got a question.
Are we really moving into the let me see, I don't know how to say it. It's two sides to every story, and then it's the truth. Okay. If me and Mickey get into it off air, you're gonna get my version of what happened. You're gonna get Mickey's version of what happened, and then it's the truth.
Most likely you're gonna get the truth from me.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But are we moving towards the age of sensitive politicians? Are we moving towards because if it don't apply, let it fly. That's why I believe, man. You know what I'm saying? If it don't apply, let that shit fly. If it bothers you, if it touches you, you gotta say something. Say what you gotta say, and then let's keep it motherfucking moving. You may bring it up, every few months according to how you feel, because shit comes back and it bothers you. I get it. But are we really moving towards the politicians getting so sensitive to like, we can't say nothing about you, or you might get really mad at us and go get a PPO? Now, I only say that because
she just gifted another 5. She gifted the other 10 on the cell phone side. I got to go over there. Thank you, cousin, with the other 10.
So BZ 1080, Arthur Felipe Massa Hanesa got one. Emma Williams, Torrey Hughes, and Kenneth Dawkins. What's up, Ken? They got them.
Sure,
now who got the other ones on the other side?
They're on the cell phone.
On the cell phone side. Who got them on the cell phone side, Mickey?
Fine.
Okay. So I say that because
Foxy Angel Zone, Model Stance on Air, Tech and Stream, Precious, Gold Gigi, Chris Enlightenment, Common Sense, I Am. And shout out to Cuz for doing that, right?
Thank you so much. We appreciate the memberships. Just don't get you like members only, where we come in and we just have a panel discussion. We talk about everything, and we probably submit your name to the firm if you want to be a guest. We kind of like want to bring in our 810 family on these panel discussions because we love the interaction with y'all. So maybe like add one more person, and we can be looking like the Brady Bunch around there because we sending our links to everybody. So allegedly, I don't know what happened. And again, I said I wasn't addressing the shit, and unless he addressed it, we was gonna be quiet about it. And so Mr. Dale Brown, he did a live, and he been sending pictures. Stanley wasn't the only person that got the pictures because he told Stanley to share them. He didn't send them to I forgot the girl name. I was just texting with her today. You see that he been sending the pictures of where he got beat up. And he said he was the victim in the domestic violence, situation that happened. He was the victim. And so, again, two sides to every story, and then it's the truth. Wasn't gonna speak on it. He spoke on it. It's news. We're gonna talk about it, damn it. So now the girl, it's a girl, but what I'm hearing is that it's a bunch of women. And when I say girls, I don't mean no disrespect. When I say boy, I don't mean no disrespect. It's just boy, girl, man, women. That is one or the other, okay? And so the young lady came forth and she was like, "Now he done put a PPO on her for coming out with her truth of what happened whenever it happened." And he saying he wasn't convicted about nothing or something like that. Like he got a bad rap. like Leon, I can't remember if he can use Leon or some shit like that. I can't remember what he said, quote unquote. But anyway, allegedly he put a PPO on a girl for her coming out. Now you remember Leon was putting PPOs on everybody. If you say his name wrong, your ass got a PPO. You know, if he ain't like you, you got a PPO. You sit down from him on council, you got a PPO. You come up there, you my baby mama's mama, you get a PPO. He was the PPO king. Now, people that really need them PPOs can't get one to say their motherfucking life, okay? Ask me how I know. Now, what do y'all think about politicians or prospective politicians using the system to their advantage? You know, getting further than what the common folk can get. And I hope that we not moving there where we lose our free speech, where we can't talk about you wrong, you ain't shit, you did this, you did that. Like, and then you get a PPO slapped on you. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? I want to talk about that. What you think, Mickey? First of all, I want to hear what you got to say about that.
To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
that's a tricky situation.
It's not so much. I don't want to focus on what happened.
No, what I'm saying
is
is
the whole thing.
Because what makes things so tricky, we didn't have people who have lied. Right. See, this thing has been used so many ways till it's downright despicable. So when women do come out, you know, it kind of be hard for people to believe it. I'm not saying in this individual, I'm saying with anybody. You know, a woman gonna get we can go, what's up, Alan? We can go back down to Clarence Thomas. Remember when he was running? Remember Anita Hill?
Right.
Look how Anita Hill got dogged out.
Right.
And I remember being a kid and I was like, and I remember my auntie, she was one of the few that was like, they doing that woman wrong. She didn't believe that Clarence Thomas was right.
No, DeBrian, because remember Beverly Biggs got a PPO through on her and Tanya. And they didn't have no police report. Shit, they didn't even know they had court. They didn't even know they had a PPO. Go ahead, Mickey.
I'm looking at what Highletter said, PPOs in Flint like water, but not everyone don't get to get one, Highletter. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the thing where it's messed up at, like with some of these people that's running. Like, that you know what I'm saying? No, everybody didn't get to get one. And
I think she's saying as far as the politicians, because she know my story, and she
right.
Like,
I might have read that wrong. Well, you know, Highletter, I'm not happy today, so I read that wrong.
But he missed 420.
Indeed, but I'm gonna catch it today. But that's the thing. It's like, to me, it's like they getting to do it, but we as a black people, we using the tact, you know, we using the system against our own people to our advantage. Meaning I can put the police, like, people forget how Liddell did that lady, took her bridge car and did what she want to do. People forgetting that they was calling the sick and the police on the people down the council. Or she said, no, she was saying I was right. She said, you are right, Mickey, but they passed them out like water. But and that's what, to me, what is so messed up, that we using these same tactics on our people, and people forgot. And that's what the big thing to me was, that the girl from this Southside thing wouldn't understand what Claire McClendon was saying when she was like, Candace them sick the police on the residents. Yeah. She didn't see that. She don't see that, and that's why I be looking at, like, well, I call them the Timu Boule, because they sitting up here sicking the police on these people, and then Candace I know why she not running over there to the black side of the 7th Ward.
She don't believe she black.
No, not that. It's kind of hard to. Some of them people was in there, was out there watching. Some of them people was out there watching. Winters that was from the 7th Ward. They was down there when Jed came.
Oh, I know.
Them weren't just all North Side people. And to see that, but it's a crowd that she going for, and you got to understand that it's a crowd that she going for. KD says birds of a feather flock, rock together, look at his friends, and then look at him. Did Ty and PPO get approval on Leon for taking pictures of her mother's house? I doubt it.
Hell no, because I think she would have. I don't know, but I'm gonna say a hell no. I'm gonna say a strong hell no, because Tanya would have posted it.
Yeah, I'm looking at Sir Gregory. If you have a mayor that controls everything and a police chief is appointed by him, what you expect?
Facts.
The law doesn't work like people think it's supposed to, but the people who think that aren't the people that gets targeted. So you see, she never put a PP out on.
Miss Biggs said she never put a PP out. But Miss Biggs, didn't you reverse? Did you reverse it and put one on him, or you just won yours? I know she won hers. She won hers.
But some of the stuff is. But if you see all the stuff, just think about it. I'm
and
not
AT,
saying.
I want you to know we love you. Don't get mad at us. And I call you and you tell me you cooking for a baby shower and don't ever call me back. And then block me.
And I agree with Harletta. She said that PPO is the new fire hose. They use them on our people to keep us in line. Fact. She said, no, I just want mine. I don't put nothing out. Facts.
Right.
That's why I like some of the stuff I'm looking at. It's like to me. And I'm not, like I say, I'm not mad at what the mayor
She just
do.
won hers. That's what she was saying.
Yeah,
I just won mine and then put that out. Okay.
Yeah, let me see. When people take out PPOs, it start out as temporary, and then there has to be an investigation. Then it has to be extended. Listen, we seen.
Shit.
If you go watch AC, like I say, a lot of stuff that's going on. That remember, go back to Johnny Cole. He had defenders. People forget that he had. Remember, they was mad because Kevin Tate had called in and said what he said. Remember, people was mad.
Yes, man. Keisha with the only whatever they called her.
Keisha, the only Keisha on the ballot.
Yeah, the only Keisha on the ballot. She had a wig like this, didn't she?
I didn't really pay attention to people.
I mean, it wasn't as good of quality, but she had one similar to
yours is kind of cock, Whitney. I don't know. You had a rough day. Yeah, my aunt has a new herpes against her violent ex every few weeks. He's still at large. Just think about what happened to the what about happened to my man? Think about Pastor Hogg Smith. Look at all the shit he went through.
And
look
that
at
man
Saint
still
Mark.
out stalking his ass. Sorry, Pastor. I didn't mean to call you your ass. I wasn't calling you ass. But that man is still out stalking Pastor Matthew. And
to this day.
How they can't catch the person who keep messing up St. Mark?
What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis? Where the flock cameras at?
They just roll past St. Mark, just throw rocks in the windows and shit, just day after day. I just don't understand. They don't care. They don't care.
No, they don't care. But this is where we are. That's why I say we on a plantation. We on a plantation. And I even say we on a plantation. Nah, they ain't arresting nobody for St. Mark's.
But listen, Mayor Sheldon Neely, he might, because allegedly the person, they have the pictures that they put up of the person that had allegedly had something to do with the fire burning at St. Mark was allegedly cool with Liddell because they was in some pictures together. So maybe the mayor might be getting ready to do a bust right now.
You think he coming for Liddell?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say, give me your what's your word on the curve on that? You think he coming from Liddell? Is it 99.9?
Hell no, but I'm 99.9. She gonna keep voting for his ass because I'm 99.9% sure he got enough shit to send her to jail.
All of them.
But I'm also 99.9% sure they ain't got nothing on him. Couple text messages here and there that ain't gonna mean shit in the court of law. And that's when you.
What about them P cards though?
I bet you they used and he didn't. If he did, I bet you he didn't sign it. He did something slick like, oh, sign this for me real quick. I gotta go to the restroom. Clyde.
Well, we out, fam. You got any last words?
Quit eating Burger King, Clyde. They already got you for $150,000. I'm just saying. What's tomorrow? Do they got some more budget hearings tomorrow?
I don't know.
We watching budget hearing tomorrow. So is anybody watching? What's tomorrow? Ain't council? Council Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Wednesday we got council. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be on time, 6:15, y'all. Same place, same time.
And
I'm gonna be
just
here.
like that.
It's like that,
And we out.
and that's the way it is.
420 wasn't great, but we gonna end it. It's called plausible deniability.
Yes.
Peace.
Winters, didn't you say the mayor was using a P card for personal use? That's what I heard, baby, with them golf courses. I heard that he was doing a little golf, but and he like golf too. And I heard allegedly that he had something, and when he went to pay, it said golf on it.
Peace.
Allegedly, my word.